worker. They got so much a day plus coffee, and this was during the Depression. And so the time came when she couldn't even get a job.
This was 1933.
1933.
Right? Yes.
Like 1934, she couldn't get any kind of job. My stepfather finally came after we didn't go back. And he was looking for a job as a street cleaner or any kind of job, and he couldn't get a job. So we went on welfare in 1934 and was on welfare until 1936.
And how did your family deal with that, the fact that you were on welfare? Because your mother sounds very independent.
Yeah, she was, and she was very sad about it, but there was no other choice. As a matter of fact, what happened really is that when we applied for welfare, they called it relief then, they said we hadn't lived in Chicago long enough and that we were not eligible. So my mother wrote a letter to the president, Franklin Roosevelt. And in those days, somehow that letter got back to Illinois, and they put us on welfare. My mother has always believed until her death that Roosevelt personally read the letter and personally called up the people and made them put us on welfare. And so we were on welfare. But in those days, they did not give you money. They gave you food.
I see.
And there were big trucks that would come into the community passing out food. And I remember some other little boys and I would be sitting on the corner. And
these were the welfare trucks.
Welfare trucks.
Yes, I see.
We were all on welfare.
I see. And so there were trucks that would come in
with
supplies.
With supplies, food, yeah.
Oh, I see.
And there was no money involved. And so the truck would stop at my house. God said, just stop at your house. I said, no, that's not my house. You know I don't live there. And they would stop at some other boy's house.
Because of the embarrassment?
The embarrassment. But that was a good thing. Because we wanted to get off.
Yes.
You know.
That's right.
Unfortunately now, some people don't always want to get off.
Yes.
No, and so we got off as soon as we could. We got off by him getting a WPA job.
Your stepfather.
Stepfather. And I was in high school, and I got an NYA job, National Youth Administration. And so that's how we got off welfare.
That was under Roosevelt's New Deal?
That's under Roosevelt's New Deal.
I see. Did you see that the New Deal helped many African Americans during that time?
Oh, yes, it did. It helped many of us. There was no other.